You're not burying my family's history.
They tried to erase my family's name from the land we built with our bare hands. But when the HOA came with their bulldozers, they didn't know I had something stronger than their lies. The truth. And in court, that truth buried them. My name's Caleb Moore, third generation, on the same patch of land my grandfather cleared after returning from the war. He built our farmhouse, planted every oak tree, and told me, heritage isn't what you inherit, it's what you protect. But when our neighborhood got taken over by a new HOA board, they said my property was an eyesore. They claimed my old barn violated community aesthetic standards. I tried to reason with them. I showed them pictures, records, even the deed that dated back 80 years. But the new HOA president, a man named Richard Gale, smirked and said, "History doesn't pay dues, Mr. Moore. Tear it down or we'll fine you daily." Days later, I came home to see orange demolition tags nailed to my barn. It felt like they'd tagged my grandfather's memory for destruction. I stayed up all night staring at that paper. Then I remembered something Grandpa once said. They can't take what's legally yours if you know where to look. So I started digging, not in the dirt but through old county records. And what I found? The HOA's charter had been renewed illegally. Their board elections weren't certified. And the land they claimed as common area, it actually still belonged to me. I took it all to court. Richard laughed when he saw me walk in with my worn jacket and file folder. He said, "This isn't a farmer's market, son." But when the judge opened my documents, his laughter died fast. The judge leaned forward and said, "Mr. Gale, according to these deeds, the HOA has been collecting illegal fees and operating without authority." The courtroom went silent. Richard turned pale. And when the gavel came down, the HOA was dissolved. A week later, the same men who tried to bury my heritage were forced to pay restitution to me. And my barn? It's now registered as a historical landmark. Sometimes the past we protect ends up protecting us. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Because no matter how small you feel, truth always finds a way to stand tall.